Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another casted game of a war selection. And we're here today, spawning in on the south side of the map with the one, the only, the woods. He's going to be here in the south. So let's reveal that map. Okay, so this is kind of like a four-lake sort of map. If anyone's played any of the Age of Empires titles, they have this map called Four Lakes, and it's basically this shape with four lakes in each corner of the map. That's kind of like what we got going on here. Got quite a defensive little wood line here as well, but I'm sure these will get eaten up very quickly. But you know, we've got some pretty defensive ways to defend here. But let's introduce the player spawning up in the northern side of the map, because spawning up in the north in the color yellow or green. I don't know. I still haven't made my mind up about what color this is. I'm sure that this is a color. It's kind of like a lime green, I guess. We'll go with lime green. It's gonna be dot. Yeah, just dot. I mean, I guess it could be dot. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna go with dot. I believe it is a Chinese person, so unfortunately their name does not get recognized in the engine here, but we'll go with dot. That seems pretty fitting here. And have a look at this. What is going on here? What is going on here? This looks kind of crazy. This isn't something that we usually see in in this game. Usually we see houses that get built, you know, as defensive structures. But that's not what we've got going on over in the north. But in the south, this looks a little bit more normal as the temple has come down. We've already got Asia coming through here for woods. And the houses are being built in a little bit more of a strategic manner. Still a little bit random though, but this is completely random. I've never seen this before. This is certainly an interesting way to play. We also see Dot is out here gathering from the cows, making use of all of the natural resources. Hasn't gone out for any of the fish, despite there's a couple small fish right here. 3 of them. I think, yeah, there we go. Warehouse coming down here from woods. He's looking to grab these small fish. Looks like the workers have passed over to the trees though, but I'm sure he'll notice that with time. So Asia comes through for him. Going to be dropping down some fight pits. We see over on the other side, Dot is going to be aging up as well. A little bit delayed, but I mean, when you're building a masterpiece like this, it makes sense, right? Got to be focusing on your art piece here. Got to intimidate the enemy. We're back on the south. Upgrades coming through. Only the one fight pit has been constructed so far. We've got the three warriors out for the time being. Looks like the tower's going to get upgraded as well. Would still yet to realize that small fish is available over here. Having a look at the iron axis on the map, it seems like it's going to be relatively easy for players to defend their iron, as we do have a copper at the back of the base here for each player. That's not going to be too much of an issue for them. Looks like both players are now going to be adding in their poultry. No one looking to go for the fish yet, though. Interesting to see that. Players just looking to go straight into the poultry instead. And not that much aggression coming through at this early point in the game. We got another warehouse coming through. Always like to see when players look to keep this as efficient as they can. Looks like Wood had... Oh, no. This is not fit his name. Okay, manages to get it up. Was running a little bit low on wood, despite his name being Woods. Kind of ironic, but... yeah, we do see he's got quite a spearman mass. I think he's going to be looking to try and take out the alligators here. Then he can look to try and make use of the fish. So I think that may have been why he doesn't look to immediately use the fish. We're going to have to see if he looks to move over there now. But spearman starting to build up for him. Still only has the one barracks here. We see Dot on the other hand. He's starting to add in a little bit more production now. Double barracks. And a shooting range comes down for him. No player really looking to move out onto the map yet. Both of them playing very defensive here. It looks like Woods is on the iron now. He's got 7 workers on there, so I assume he's going to be looking to click up very, very soon. Dropping down more barracks, some more shooting ranges as well. The other side, though. Dot. Yet to grab his late Iron Age. He's going to be looking to drop down a warehouse over here. So he's gathering from this iron over here. So just going to be looking to gather iron on both fronts here, it seems. Spearmen are going to be making their way over. You see Dot all over the map right now, taking resources from everywhere he can find. He's on the stone here, probably not the most efficient with the workers here, but he's going to be losing a couple of them. A couple workers at least going to be going down, may even be 3. That's going to be 4 workers gone. Nice pickups there for Woods. We'll take a look at the eco count right now. We got almost 60 for Dot compared to the... that's some hard maths right there. They're about equal. But Woods may be able to get some good picks off here. We've got the tower helping out a little bit, as well as some archers coming through from Dot. So he should be able to hold this relatively effectively. Woods going to be losing out on a lot of his army. Let's see if he's rebuilding at home. No rebuilds coming through quite yet, but he's got plenty of production to do so. He's also playing Asia, so he's going to have the reserves in. But this could be a good opportunity for Dot to try and push out back onto the map. Try and do a little bit of a return raid. We see that Woods is very condensed in his base here. 2 very different approaches to the game so far. Woods very condensed in the corner of his base. Does now reach the late Iron Age. I think both players have in fact, yeah, we've even got what's that, East Asia? Yeah, East Asia coming in there for Dot. But Dot is playing very sort of, he's everywhere on the map right now, which is a very different approach. Does also seem like Dot's doing a little bit of a favor here, just cleaning up all of the dangerous wildlife on the battlefield, making it a little bit easier for everyone in the game. So it looks like Woods has built up his army once again. He's got a few of the heavy spearmen in here as well, so he's going to be able to clean this up relatively easy. Got a nice number of archers in there. And that's going to be enough to push back Dot here. It looks like we've got Western Asia coming through here for Woods. So both players taking a little bit of a different approach here. I always do like to see it when we don't, just your typical Eastern Asia mirror. That's usually how things go down, but nice to see a little bit of variety here coming through from Woods. On the other side, though, Eastern Asia does come through. Let's see if Woods can put on any pressure here while he's got the opportunity. Dot, as he returns home, going to be dropping down some towers now in the base, looking to defend a little bit. And it looks like Woods is running towards the right-hand side of the base here. Not a lot over here. In fact, just the warehouse. Not a lot at the back. Just the pretty little houses here. Warehouse might look to get taken out, though. But honestly, not a big deal. There's not really a lot here. But Woods is going to be running in here. The question is he going to be able to do much damage here? It looks like the workers are getting involved. This is pretty bad for Dot right here. Going to be losing out on a few workers. Not going to be too many, though, as now the heavy spears and archers do arrive. And all the archers do get taken out there for Woods. And now this is where it could be a good opportunity for Dot to push out. So we have got lots of heavy archers coming through now. Heavy archers definitely the meta these days. We're going to have to see if any heavy archers look to get added in for Dot. Remnants of Woods' army. So let's take a look at those worker counts. Not looking too good there for Dot. Down to 45 workers. Unless he's got some I don't know what else he could be doing with them, but yeah, down to 45. That's rough. Woods, on the other hand, he's still above 60. So yeah, he's going to be feeling pretty happy about his economy. He can just sort of sit back for the time being. Maybe could even look towards the late Middle Ages. I want to put on a little bit of pressure here. He's got a decent number of these heavy archers. In fact, yeah, he's up to 36 now. Definitely a number he can look to push out with. Because you've got to remember, a lot of the army here for Dot is still in the Bronze Age. Or in the Iron Age, sorry. Looks like Woods now going to be... Okay, no, just going to be repositioning his army for the time being. No late Middle Ages coming through from either player yet. Not wanting to advance to that stage quite yet. Looking to play it safe in the base for the time being. Lots of production is down for Woods. Hasn't upgraded all of it quite yet, though. He's got the shooting ranges, and the barracks is a little bit upgraded here, so that is how he's able to make these great units here. We'll have to see if Dot is able to defend against this. Woods has a decent force. He's up to 48 archers. I mean, Dot at the moment, he's got some Ashigara in here. He's going to be upgrading his archers now. So at least these are going to be a little bit better. The question is it going to be enough? Into Woods. Goes towards the north side of the base. Dot going to be losing out on even more workers here. Definitely not what he wants right now. Already being behind when it comes to his economy. Definitely not something he wants. And now we see Dot going to be coming in from the south with the Ashigara, with the archers. It does look like he will be able to clean up most of Wood's army here, with reinforcements coming in as well. More reinforcement archers. But it looks like workers are being taken out here as well. Woods getting some good worker heals in. Even with losing his whole army, it's alright. He's taking a lot of economic value from Dot right now. We see there Dot looking a little bit low when it comes to the workers. In fact, he's down to like less than 40 right there. Whereas Woods, he's only gonna have gone up. We see he's there on 75. The Woods looking in a great position right now. And now he's looking to move out once again. With Sarbaz out on the field. As he is now going to be going up to the late Middle Ages. No late Middle Ages coming in yet from Dot. This is a real mass of archers right here. With a few AZAPs in here as well. He's going to be moving out with that army. Looks like... Okay, we're just going to have a half-built tower right here for Dot. Interesting decision. He's going to be regretting this one in a minute. We'll take a look at the Fog of War for Dot over here. I mean, he's still got some decent vision, but like, yeah, I feel like you kind of wanted to get this tower up. We'll turn on the territory. We see Dot really doesn't have a lot of vision right now, as Woods is going to be coming on the right-hand side as Dot walks out on the left. Have we got a bit of a base race right here? I feel like this is going to be much, much better here for Woods. Not only is he going to approach the base much, much quicker than Dot, he's also going to have reinforcements back at home. And he's in the late industrial. And he's going to be aging up now to industrial with the Turks. With Turkey. Archers here going to be able to pick off even more workers. Archers retreating back here for Dot. He's going to try hold this the best he can. There are 3 towers under here that are going to be helping out pretty massively. There's going to be a home field advantage here, for at least for Dot. I need to turn off Steam notifications. I did not know that was turned on. I do apologize for that popping up. But it looks like Dot has managed to clean most of this up. UA's up left, trying to take out the masterpiece here from Dot. How dare you, Wood? How dare you? Taking out the masterpiece here from Dot. How dare you? And now we got even more archers moving out. Turkey about to come through for Dot. He's about halfway through. We'll take a look at Dot here. Hasn't even looked... Yeah, he's not even looking towards aging up to late Middle Ages yet. This could be rough for him. I feel like he's falling behind quite a bit here. Does still have quite a nice mass of archers, though. In fact, I think he's only got archers here. Just mass archers. You can tell what the meta is at the moment, right? With what he's got going on here. In fact, what both players have going on here. Just mass archers. Just such a good unit. No cavalry even... Cavalry hasn't even come across the mind of these two players this game. More Ashigari going to be coming out on the front. Archers coming in from behind. Looks like Dot will be able to hold this once again. Territory not feeling too good here for Dot at the moment. Take a look at the Fog of War. We can just see here, Dot's just restricted so much in the base right now. Whereas Woods, he can see just about everything right now. In fact, maybe he can't. I don't think he's got the... he should be able to see everything. Maybe he hasn't got the upgrade. I'd be kind of surprised if he hasn't, but... Turkey about to come through for him. We're gonna have to see what he looks to make, as they will have access to the pretty broken mortar. I feel like the mortar for the Turks is a little bit crazy. And they also do have access to the towers and the snipers. We haven't got the upgrade through yet from the shooting ranges. I'm sure. There we go. We got the barracks improvement coming through. But it looks like Dot is going to be moving out once again with some archers. I get off some raids here. It's been so hard this game to try and raid woods. He's just played it very condensed. He's also on a little bit of water here himself. Water hasn't even been thought about here for Dot. Dot is going to be intercepted. Woods just has so much map vision right now. Yeah, he's going to be able to spot this one out with ease. And those archers will be able to get cleaned up. Feels like a little bit of lag is going on right here. But barracks have come through, and then we can see the unique unit, the sniper here for the Turks. I'd assume that's what he's going to be looking to go into. Hasn't grabbed any of the upgrades yet from the shooting ranges, as he's currently running a little bit low when it comes to wood. Looks like Dot is finally grabbing himself some more territory here from these towers. Gonna be feeling a little bit more confident now, as he is finally aging up to the late Middle Ages. I assume he's just going to be going straight into industrial. He's got quite a lot of resources, so he should be able to relatively easily. We'll have to see though. More upgrades coming through on the shooting ranges. You see the territory slowly expanding out here for Woods. Or for Dot, sorry. Woods is slowly being constraint. How do you say it? Constraint? Being taken away from him. That's probably easier to say. Just see the archer mass here. Still so strong for Woods, despite having access to a much, much stronger unit. I'm surprised we haven't seen yet. Snipers could be a really, really nice school here. It looks like that's not going to be the case yet. There we go, finally getting all the upgrades through for these barracks. That looks like the archer's going to be moving forward once again. More towers. The game plan at the moment for Dot is just going to be get some towers down, get your territory back, try and just hold on for the time being, and try and get up to the industrial. And that's what he's going to be doing. He's now going to be going up with China. It's going to be China versus Turkey this game. Still no units coming through. Finally, the units coming through. There we go. Snipers coming through here for Woods. Have a look at those bad boys. They certainly do look cool. I love their little hats. Always a cool unit to have. Also got some upgrades coming through here on the towers. Machine gun towers coming through. It's going to be able to defend a little bit easier. And then we've also got late industrial coming through here for Woods. Grabbing that one pretty quickly. Is he going to have enough resources to do this? I mean, he doesn't have a lot in the bank at the moment. I feel like you want to be investing this into more units. I mean, you see there, the food just being drained so damn quickly. He's able to sustain himself on the wood and the iron, but food looking a little bit rough. It looks like he's managed to stabilize a little bit now. More units coming through. Looks like it's just going to be mass snipers here for Woods. China still is not through for Dot. Is he going to be able to hold against this sniper mass? It's going to be tricky for him. They're going to be heading towards the base now. As late industrial going to be coming through for Woods. Have a look at the range on these things. Pretty decent range. Nothing like special, but it's not bad. I also do have the access to the sniper on position. There we go. We can see that. They're going to use it. Oh, I want to see the range on these. Obviously, it takes some time, so you don't really want to be using this too much. Because if your opponent, if they get up nice and close, then they can just absolutely wipe you up. But if you've got the bigger mass, then using this this setup is definitely worth it. Did you now see a mine being dropped down there on the iron deposit? China finally comes through there for Dot. And there we can see. Let's have a look at the range on these. It's really not too much of an improvement, to be honest. I feel like it's probably not worth using too much. Just because it takes so long to set up and pack up. You really don't want to give your time to the opponent to get up nice and close to you. Because that could be the difference between your army surviving and dying. But now we have some factories being dropped down. And this is where we get to see the mortars coming through. The unique mortar. We've also got the light cannon in here. But the mortar just has some crazy range. The snipers. See, the archers just have, they have nothing on the snipers here. Look at them get absolutely melted. Just seeing a nice kiting out of woods. They're able to clean up all of those archers. No upgrades coming through quite yet for woods on these shooting ranges or barracks. He needs those upgrades. He needs to get some units out here from the industrial, because you can just see here his units are just like butter. They're like butter in a microwave. Now we see the mortars are on the way. First one about to be completed. 70% of the way there. Also got some more towers coming through. We just see here militiamen coming through. Not the best unit here up against the sniper. Not gonna be too bad if you can get up close here, but yeah, Woods probably wants to do a little bit of kiting here. So honestly, not bad value there for the militia, but you really do want to make sure you are kiting with your units, especially when you got all of these machine gun towers at the back here that could look to you know, help out here. But have a look at the range on this mortar. Look how stupid this is. It's able to shoot the tower here. And it's got pretty decent accuracy. Have a look at that. In saying that, it did just miss, but you know, for the range this thing has, it's pretty ridiculous. Like, look at that. It literally takes up half the screen. As you see there, though, with Ashigaru coming through, the snipers do look to get cleaned up. But honestly, I feel like at this point, you could just sit back here, do a little bit more tower spam, get out a few more, yep, submachine gunners. That also works. So you could always get snipers, but yeah, this also works. And you just spam out some more of these mortars and just slowly push into the base here, because the range on these is crazy. You'll just be able to, like, you know, come up to here and then just snipe the city hall. I mean, look, he can almost reach it from here. In fact, it's hard to see how far he can reach. Yeah, so like he's almost there, and he's all the way back here. He only needs to come up to here. Submachine gun. Oh no, they're the workers. But I mean, yeah, the submachine gun towers here are going to be able to hold. Mortar now going to be in reach of the city hall. And at this point, the militia are coming in pretty clutch here. Able to do a lot of damage there, taking out the mortar. Some machine gunners do arrive though. They're going to be able to push back. Dot. And we see here the territory for Woods just expanding slowly in with the towers that he's constructing here. Definitely do want some more mortars coming out. We've got one sitting back here. Feel like you can probably just go for the snipe here. See here the submachine gunners able to push away the army here. The soldiers. Now, have a look at this. We've got an artillery tower coming through here from Woods. So really looking to fortify up this position. Really smart here. I love this play. Honestly, just spam down artillery towers, maybe some machine gun towers, and then just spam out these guys. You got enough of a mass here of submachine gunners. It's just more of a body blocker, to be honest. And you just spam out the towers, spam out mortars, and then just try and snipe out the city hall. That's definitely the play at this point. Dot, he's going to have to come up with something here, though. Because at the moment, what he's making just doesn't feel like it's working. And with that, GG gets called. Dot realizes he's not going to be able to hold against these mortars with this defense. And I mean, it makes sense, right? You're not going to be able to push this one back without some sort of like amazing city hall snipe. But there it is, the power of the Turkish mortar right there. If you did enjoy this casted game, please do feel free to leave a like, maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.